Evening of Thursday, May 26, 2022. Do.
It's absurdity in our PG font. Tycho Brahe's behind creased cardboard, but you don't pull up chairs for humor, do you? You shouldn't miss this guy Cuthris. He shakes a stone. There's Light Eldritch compelling you, the viewers, to hit the merch store. 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 Walnut's Grove is gone, which sucks for a druid. Plus mail is strong, but nuts wasn't to it. Sigils on the cave wall stabbed like daggers. She took wolf form and she howled aloud. She bit at Cuthris and she snapped her snout. And by her instincts led you to the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Rosie, she's shopped there before. All her grandkids get gifts from this store. Little halflings with their kingpins playing footloose. I've seen them picnic beneath the stars, wearing their bright dark magic scarves. It's a one-stop shop for birthdays at the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store.
Denard's a paladin, dragonborn, who treats everybody else with scorn. But you know that they all deserve it, don't you? He gains entitlement from bits, or so Jerry claims, so I guess it fits. And they both expect you all to hit the merch store.
Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Maybe there are gods beyond whose tendrils shift their waking pawns, but Jerry kinda seems like he has got this. Except the times when the phones light up and ideas arise, then outright erupt, and Jerry's gone, volcanic curse at Rothfuss. What now, Rothfuss? Come on, Rothfuss. Ignore Rothfuss. Gosh darn Rothfuss. Dang it, Rothfuss. My game, Rothfuss. Go home, Rothfuss.
Shut up,
Rothfuss. Flippin' Rothfuss. Let's not do this. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Late. your mind flow downstream, sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Hope you are ready for... Oh, no, I'm not ready for anything. What is this? What is this? Already. There seem to be some sort of attackers nearby. We are under assault, it seems. I couldn't quite see the name of that assailant. Well, based on the scoreboard, it's pretty clear that was Grian or Rendog. It's gonna be hard to figure it out, though, for sure. Oh, well. Another mystery for another day. Anyway, welcome, one and all, to the HermitCraft Season 9 server. I'm going to turn the face camera back on. We are playing a little bit of Minecraft here tonight. I hope y'all enjoy Minecraft. Minecraft is a thing I enjoy, and I have chosen to share with you in this context, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, there's the door. There's a lot of other streams out there. Go find something else to watch. We're not changing the game this late in the game. How late in the game is it? Well, it's so late in the game that the Joe-pacity for this stream is already, wow, 20%. And according to my abacus here, we are only $12 away from the next phase camera expansion. So it looks like tips are going to be welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Phase camera resets every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. So you can probably guess by now that we've had a stream since 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. That's right, we were over here working on the nether tunnels quite a bit, and I'm actually out of fireproof potions now, which is why I'm brewing more. We have run out of diamonds to buy more fireproof potions, so we just need to straight up make them at this point. It's brewing time, y'all. There we go. Glug, glug, glug. And let's throw some redstone in there to make it last a little longer. Okay. Had to mute for a second so I could adjust my mic. Okay, that should be much better. Great, so potion of fire resistance, 8 minutes. This isn't necessarily the best long-term place to store these. So what I really need is I need to go recover the shulkers that I left with Tango, but I haven't figured out, Tango seems to want things left in shulkers, not in like random chests, so that he can move them around. So I can't just move this stuff into random chests. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Hey, Butterfly Girl, glad you could join us for both streams today. Miss Canuck did the same, so thank you so much. Yeah, we streamed for probably almost 3 hours. I guess, let's see, 2.5 hours earlier. So we had a good time. We made a lot of progress on the tunnel. And then I had a HermitCraft meeting where I worked on the tunnel some more while I was on the call. You know what? Let me pull up... So one thing I've been thinking about today is, let me pull up this tweet. So I realized that... So even though I technically went, quote-unquote, full-time on YouTube and Twitch, even though basically I just resigned from my day job, the resignation was like basically effective July 1st of 2020. So, but like I actually put in the resignation effective July 1st right around now. So it's kind of the 2-year anniversary of me going full-time, or it's the 2-year anniversary of me resigning from my day job. Oh, hey Scar, or somebody. We're getting some mystery potions here. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that thing is. Ah! Okay. Well, whatever that thing is, it seems to have left me some extra potions of fire resistance. So, we can use those as well in our quest to continue work on those tunnels, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave the extra water bottles, I guess, down here for right now. And then we can take these and put them up there. So thank you, mysterious stranger, for that. Okay. So where was I? Stop recording. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that. But okay, let me check the PayPal alerts. Sometimes those take a few minutes to go through, but I will keep an eye on that. Eat Edition Koba. Yeah, it's... I just checked. It hasn't gone through yet, but give it a minute. But yes, thank you to Hawkeye Man. We will leave the surplus of those with the other supplies for the tunnel system. But yeah, what I was going to say is I've been spending a lot of time today thinking about the fact that it's like 2 years since I felt like I was at the point where I could resign from my day job safely. And that safety, that sense of security around that is 100% due to y'all being so incredibly generous. Oh, limited edition Kaba. Limited. Got it. Hey, let's see. Let's verify. Okay, the PayPal tip hasn't rolled in yet, but YouTube, a tip rolled in via YouTube Super Chat from C0. Thank you, CE0, for tipping 25. Let's see, the first 12, that gets you one face camera expansion, and then another 13. That's going to get us 7 away from the next one. I don't know where the camera is hard to... You get the idea. So either way, here we go. It's time to expand. Just... We're going to find my eye here. And then we are going to lower the opacity once more down to 16%. Alrighty, so thank you, CE0. That puts us 7 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I'm going to pull up the PayPal app on my phone just in case they're having a problem with their alert system. I should be able to directly query that because I don't want to keep limited waiting unnecessarily. But yeah, I was thinking a lot today about how I'm at this point where it's like, okay, I've been doing this for 2 years, and I feel like I've got a pretty good rhythm. Like, there's definitely room for improvement, but, you know, I was kind of like, I wonder, you know, if I was going to write a blog post or something where I thank people and I kind of talk about some of the highlights of the last 2 years, what are the highlights to me? What are the highlights to the community? Like, there's probably some overlap there, but, how do I... Okay. So let's see here. Okay, yes, limited edition Koba. Here showing some love for the awesome Joe and tipped 7. Hey, between CE0's tip getting us 7 away from the next expansion and limited edition Koba getting us right the rest of the way there. Boom. That is going to put us at evenly at the next expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Zoom in the camera out a little bit more, or I guess it's zooming the camera in. Okay, so we just need to find my eye again, which should be somewhere in here. I feel like that's my hair or something. Nope. Nope, I was way off. There it is. There's my eye. Lowering the opacity now to 12%. 0.12. There we go. Whoa, okay, I accidentally closed that filter box. I'm going to need that again later. Very soon. So that puts us 20 even away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So, okay. Whoops. So here we go. We have our potions here. What was I saying? I was going to say, yeah, I'm trying to think of stuff that I accomplished in the last 2 years that I, like, wouldn't have been able to if I hadn't gone full-time. And I had that tweet about it. And one of the best examples that somebody already submitted was that I built the 40% scale model of the Ever Given. Like, that was a project that was too big for me to have tried with my previous constraints. I would have never done something that bold. And Castle Hohenzollern was probably another good example of something like huge at a scale that I couldn't do before. Let's see. But yeah, so if there's anything in particular, yeah, because that's the thing is, like, when I try to think back over the last 2 years, honestly, my memory is kind of a blur with all the stuff that's been going on. So y'all might have a better idea of, like, what I did that you felt was meaningful or interesting than I do. So, yeah. If anybody has any suggestions for me to include those in that retrospective post. Oh, adding the Clio craft streams. Okay, I'm going to put that in my notes. So, retrospective 2 years. Clio craft streams. Yeah, that's a good one. Zed has not discovered this yet, it seems, but that's fine. So anyway, this is the tunnel that I was working on earlier. You may remember that Tango had gotten basically this far with it. And I have, yes, built a support staff suggested by Toxic Glitter, who happens to be a member of that support staff. So I can see why that's on your mind. Would HHH be possible if I still had my day job? No, that's a good point. Started HHH streams. Or participated in almost every week. Okay, that's a good point. Alrighty. Glad you could join us tonight, Mini Cheese Mouse. Okay. Is my daughter giggling audible? It's coming through the vents. I can hear it. Is it coming through the mic? So she's done with school now, so I've been kind of chill about letting her stay up a little late. The newsletter is a good, that's a new thing, yeah. Newsletter. Thank you, Martin C. The dog catcher arc was before, no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was full-time already, I'm not sure. Yeah, the HHH stream is definitely something I wouldn't have been able to do. Carlars says I heard it. I wonder if they can hear me. Hold on. One sec. I'm gonna just go be like, no giggling. But not with that voice. It'll be more like a, no giggling. No laughter. Not an actual hydration break, but just a no giggling. Okay, I didn't actually go yell at anybody. I just pointed at the live, laugh, love sign and then took a paintbrush and just painted over laugh. And the paint is now all over the carpet. So that's a problem for later. When I move out, the landlord's not going to be happy about that. But anyway. Yeah, sorry. We've got relatives visiting and my daughter is very excited. Even though she should be asleep. So, okay. Oh, yeah, the pinball streams are something I wouldn't have had time to do. And getting to be a part of an awesome new gaming community. That's a good point, Wizard of Docs. Drew Baca suggested HHH. I put that on the list. Good, good. Petitions. Did we I guess we only did start petitions. We didn't actually move the server from Realms until... Yeah, moved server from Realms to actual hosting. That was after I quit my day job, I guess. I think. Okay, so yeah, that's going on the list. Petitions were added in Season 8. Okay. If you hear more laughing, just ominously paint over the word live. Oh, wow, JC, that's really threatening. In a very funny way. Okay. Oh. I do like that suggestion. That is a good suggestion. HermitCraft didn't used to be on Realms. My Patreon servers used to be a Patreon realm, but only 10 people could be online at a time, and that's not, enough for a large group of people. Martin says, I really enjoyed the big moon measuring. I feel like the big moon measuring was something I would have been able to do. That's not something that was... that's the sort of thing I would have been able to do if I had my day job or not. I feel like. Yes, Season 6 was a realm, then Season 7 was a server, according to Vinchoken. Okay, so maybe... Oh, you're right. Maybe 7 of mine was... Okay. But we did expand and add the Everstorm server and the experimental server. So, okay. So, we are currently looking for any errors in, like, the arches. I worked on this for about 2.5 hours this morning on a stream, and then I worked on it for another little while I was on a call with the Hermits. And, so, see, there's an example. That's an error right there. We're gonna pop up that way and fix that. That needs to be a slab rather than a stair block. Just kind of doing a quick QA pass, because when I'm working on for something for that long, there's no way I didn't make any mistakes. So we've identified at least one mistake. What's my thoughts on Bedrock Edition? I don't think about it. What? Where are my chests? Hold on. Why are my chests invisible? Scar, did you do this? Hold on. Is it F3R? No. Where's the F3? Is it F3Q? F3T. Yeah, where did my I was like, wait, did Scar hide all my... Whoa. Well, that's a new problem. Haven't had that problem before. Okay. That scared me for a minute. Okay. It's like I'm not ready for invisible chests to go bye-bye. Okay. Kellart says when I have that bug I have to log to fix it. Okay. I did grow my hair out. Am I doing more arts and crafts with Cleo anytime soon? Yeah, next Wednesday morning. Stream's haunted. Okay. So, where's that one that was wrong? That's there. That one. Okay, so then we go like that. That's much better. Greatly improved. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty good. So then the way I'm doing this is, since we kind of end up with like, here's where the world border, where like the world border isn't exactly here, it's like a little bit past it, but not much. This is like the farthest south most people would want to do. Pokemon Legends Arceus series. Yeah, I don't know how much of an accomplishment that was. I mean, that's something that I did get a Plinko board. That matters. I got a Plinko board. I got to be involved with Pokemon Legends Arceus, or play Pokemon Legends Arceus for the Plinko board. Is music for Sean a recent thing? I was doing music with Sean before I quit my day job. Okay. So I'm gonna do another manual check of the PayPal because, okay, yep, we got another tip rolling in. Thank you to the MQZ crew for tipping 20, who says congratulations for 2 years full time. Thank you very much, MQZ crew. That is gonna get us to the next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand. OBS is like, the camera is too big now. OBS is like, stop. Don't do this anymore. This is not going to be okay. Just do. Okay, so we're going to center this transformed screen, and then we're going to figure out where my actual eye is in it. There we are. Yep, there's my eye. Lowering the opacity now to 9%. And that puts us 20 away from the next face camera expansion. Whoops, that was the tweet, not the tipping link. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. It's 2 years since I put in my notice. Yeah, not having to commute doesn't seem like that's definitely something that I've benefited from a health standpoint. Like, I'm not getting sick all the time from the stress of driving. Because with my digestive problems, if I'm too stressed out for too much of the day, I get sick at night. And so I went from throwing up like 4 or 5 times a week to like once a month before bed, and that's a huge improvement. Like, yeah, not having to commute, like, because it dropped off hugely even before I went full time because just from not having to drive. But then once I lost the stress of my day job, it dropped off even further. Like, in terms of my personal health, being able to make my own hours, even though I'm probably working more hours now than I was before, being able to like lie down and take a nap or rest when I need to really has been really good for my health. So let's see. Helping my daughter with virtual school. That doesn't feel like... So I'm trying to list like professional accomplishments though. Right? Like, I want to talk about, like, how I've grown the business. Kelzart says your dental health must be doing a lot better. Yeah, that's really way better for my teeth. Definitely. But yeah, my digestive issues and helping my daughter with school don't really... I want the post to be about, like, the professional... I want to look back at the professional accomplishments I've had. Like, oh, somebody mentioned the Mario Kart thing. Yeah, being able to organize more things with the Hermits. You know what? And that would probably include HHH. Organize more HermitCraft stuff. Like HHH. UHC for the 10th anniversary. Mario Kart stream. That was a fun one. Even though Zed just destroyed us all. Yep, professional staff. I mentioned that, Ancient 87. But I know folks are still coming in, so no worries if you mentioned something that's already been listed. But yeah. Okay, so far, things that I've done the last 2 years I wouldn't have been able to if I hadn't quit my day job. Do the CleoCraft streams every week. Do large-scale builds like the Evergiven and Castle Hohenzollern. Build a support staff. Build a paid support staff. Participate, organize more HermitCraft stuff, like the HHH thing. Write the newsletter. Do pinball streams. Increase involvement in Patreon Minecraft servers. And buy a Plinko board / Pokemon Legends Arceus series. The thing with Cub in Season 8 about climate change, I would have been able to do that even if I still had my day job. That was on a weekend. So that's the thing. That's kind of like the moon measurement stuff. There's some stuff that I would have done either way. Like, it wouldn't have... But yeah, why are these amethysts upside down? These amethysts are upside down to like show that we're at the Joe and Cleo tunnel. More time to focus up, experiment with editing. Yeah, that's a good point. Editing experimentation. More cross time zone collabs. So like on some of these, I want to have like links. Like for the more cross time zone collabs, I want to link the Rickroll April Fools, right? Because like recording with some of those folks would have been very difficult otherwise. Was I streaming this much when I had a day job? No. Upgraded my computer setup. Yeah. Okay. Created the Guppy Geyser. Yeah. Yeah, the Guppy Geyser is another experiment. Yeah. Editing experimentation like 4K Guppy Geyser. That's true. I had a full-time job as a LAMP developer. Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. Okay, so let's see then. Dun. Oops, I meant to move the mouse to a different window. Good job, computer. Okay. Beetlejuice says you stream a lot now, which is dope even if it's short. Well, I do what I can. Familiarity with YouTube meta tags, SEO, and the algo? No. I'm actually less in touch with that now. I'm more out of touch with YouTube SEO algorithm than I was 2 years ago. Because the algorithm's always moving, and I at least used to halfway listen to people about that. Now I've just stopped. I don't care. Like I don't want to get better at SEO. I want to get better at making art. So I'm investing my time there. So, hey, Stephanie Hall, we were just talking about the fact that we're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of when I resigned from my day job. I was trying to think of like notable things I've accomplished since then that I wouldn't have been able to if I still had the day job. So, okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to move the portal up. I was going to go get some obsidian for that. I got distracted. I was going to get the obsidian while the potions were cooking, but then Scar gave us the free potions, and then my brain got... Oh, wait. Let's put the potions that we have... Let's put a lot of these back in the chests here. The poems for Cubs Canyon I would have been able to write with my day job. I'm glad you enjoyed them. But that, in fact, actually... Not having my day job, so that was one of the things is I did a lot of writing of those poems On the days where I didn't have to drive to work, when I could take the bus or walk, I wrote a lot of poems that during the walking or bus riding days, and I don't have those anymore. But yeah, the COVID kind of shut that down more than me quitting my day job. But like, more experimental streams, that's true. Beetle says, can the Hermits get a deal for a Netflix series? Anyone can get a deal for a Netflix series if Netflix signs off on it. I mean, if you get it, you go to Netflix, you ask them, you know, see what they say. They might give you a deal for a Netflix series. But like, the thing is, Netflix is in charge of that, not me. Yeah, I really thought, is it maybe this one that has obsidian? There it is. If I had more guest streams, I guess I've been able to be a guest on other people's streams more easily without my day job, but not like a super ton. Have I considered publishing a poem anthology? Yes. There's I've considered so many projects that I don't actually have time for, is the problem. Like that's one of those things that like I'm wait, where is my actual thing? I would very much like to publish a poem anthology, but I don't have the time to do that right now. Like, my priority is to get HermitCraft onto my. I'm trying to target 5 to 10 days per episode, ideally closer to 7. And I'm not hitting that. I was at 11 days on the last episode. The episode before that was like 10. I need to focus on my core competencies and getting better control of my schedule and stuff like that before I start taking on like 100 side projects. People have been asking me like, well, what about a podcast? What about a motion picture? What about a Netflix series? It's like, you know, I need to make the thing I'm supposed to be making first, because that's my literal job. And then I can go make other stuff for fun, right? Hey, we got another 20 just rolling in now from Dez, who says, happy Resign-iversary. It's fun hearing you reflect back on this. I'm definitely really proud of you for all the work you've done and growth you've had since focusing full-time on this. Well, thank you so much, Dez. That 20 is going to get us to our next face camera expansion. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And here we go. We are going to, once we find my eye, lower the opacity now to 3%. I think we were at 6. That sounds right. So, boom. We are now 20 away from the entrance of the Beetlejuice, the final $20 face camera expansion milestone. Colonel Coffee says, do you think you'll get a video editor one day? It depends on what kind of show I'm making. If I make a show for HBO, they won't let me edit it myself. If I make a show for Netflix, same deal. But if I'm making HermitCraft, the thing is the Hermits talk about a lot of private stuff when we're setting up to record. Like, oh, hey, how's it going? Well, you know, so-and-so's in the hospital, or this happened, or that happened. So the problem is that I can't really... I would have to go in and strip out a bunch of stuff from all of the recordings anyway before I could hand it off to a third party to edit it. And at the point where I'm going through and listening for the stuff I have to remove, like, that doesn't save me any time. Also, I think the editing is a lot of what makes an episode good. Like, it determines the energy for the episode. It determines a lot for the episode, right? So, Greegyp says, unless you really trusted your editor. I don't think other hermits would be okay with it. I don't think... I would have to convince 25 other people to trust my editor. And they're not going to do that. Nobody on HermitCraft is... We've talked about this. Nobody on HermitCraft wants to work with somebody who doesn't want to edit their own videos. If you are going to be on HermitCraft, you should care enough about the end result product that you are going through, you're reviewing your own footage, and you're making your own videos. That's the kind of artist we want to have on the server. So, I mean, I guess if I was going to quit HermitCraft, I could get an editor, but I'm not interested in doing that. So, you know. But, once again, if Sean called me up and was like, hey, I pitched a show to HBO I want you to work with me on, if I'm helping write a show for somebody else, then, yeah, sure, we'll have an editor for that show. That's fine, but not on HermitCraft. Queen Asteri says, I work in film and can confirm editing is 90% of the final product. So. Okay, and we got another tip rolling in from... It looks like another tip rolling in from the MQZ crew for another 20. That's going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion. Going to lower that opacity to 0, but then what happens? What happens next? Well, luckily, I've got a whole song just for that. Let me see if I can find it.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off-color optics from a broken cam, and some other child just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander.
Webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander. Hey, howdy y'all, it's me, the Beetlejuice with the Beetlemost. Wow, I don't know what's going on today with the brightness on this. Is there something we can do about that? Nope. Leaving that where it was. Yeah, I don't know. Something is up with the camera, it seems. But anyway, here we are. Yeah, I'm like way bluer than usual. Oh, hey. There we go. That's better. That's about where it should be. Hey, let's go ahead and welcome Cub to the game. We're good fans of, good big fans of the Cub fan. Yeah, welcome Cub. Ooh, howdy. So here we go. We are going to get rid of these scaffolds here so you can see me down here a little bit better. I'm down here in the, slot 9 there, but not in the hotbar. So anyway, just so you know, that puts us 50 away from the next face camera expansion because, I'm the Beetlejuice. I'm worth it. And, oh, hey, look at this. Already, we are getting another 22 rolling in. So thank you very much to Laura so much for that. Boom. So that's going to put us, 28 away from the next expansion. Laura writes, Jost. Anyway, yeah, I need to get to the juicing room, apparently. Anyway, we've got a lot to do here. Hey, welcome, Hypnotized. Glad you could join us for the stream. I'm just doing a little bit of, portal block placement, that sort of thing. Nothing too fancy. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't mean to go full Tobias Funke there. That would have been a different show. So, okay. If I go through this portal, I guess the question is, where do I come out? I'd like to assume that I'm going to come out on the other side of the, over here by the pinball machine. Boom. Hey, there we are. So let's go ahead, and if we pop back through, then, well, now we need to destroy this, obviously. That's fine. Littering. Super fancy portal block placing hype. Yes, indeed. Oh, if there's anyone who can put the hype in hip, it's hypnotized. Or the hip in hype. I don't know. Hip, hype, hip. That I can't actually do it. I don't know any good things there. I feel like I almost had something. I was almost there on that. Just completely lost it. It's fine. So, there we go. We can go ahead and remove that portal now. Will I walk this way? I don't know. You'll have to see. So let's go ahead and continue up here. So the actual... this is not a good platform at all. We're gonna do a better one later. This is literally just so I don't fall to my death all the time. We just want to not die out here in the Basalt Delta. I'm so glad Tango had us change the elevation of this portal to up here instead of down there in that safe tunnel where it was, you know, safe. It's fine. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. So then the next portal is down there. I don't know that we care about that portal quite as much as this one. I'm trying to think, like, how much work do we want to do at this point? Because this is even just a temporary portal now. We want to make sure no ghasts shoot at it, though. We probably do need to put in some sort of, like, basic low walls or something. How well does Tango's mob prevention work? Well enough. You know, I'm not going to be the guy that complains about it. So here we go. Just rolling this around here like that. Boom. Next problem. That'll still let us fly out here and zip around if we need. Are there any other portals and stuff nearby? Any points of interest at all that we would want to, you know, actually enjoy? Oh my gosh, there's so much soul sand right here. Oh wait, no, that's basalt. Not as good. I should probably actually chug one of these potions. Yeah, so this one over here, we had put extensive scaffolding around, it seems. Could probably clean some of that up. That's not really all that necessary anymore. Because, yeah, the original portal was much lower down. It was, you know, further down, further down. And we had a whole tunnel there. Yeah, there's just going to be these leftover portals everywhere. Okay, so there we go. Looking good. Not that good, though. Not good enough to actually get up there. That would have been nice. Probably don't need this random wool block here. So here's what I'm thinking is, you know, when we have the tunnel here, turning off down in this direction. Maybe we go ahead and we set up that bit of maps or what have you. So we could then, you know, take this here, go like boom, boom. Every part of this is a nightmare. This whole thing is just terrible. It's never going to be okay. I'm making peace with that. Hey, welcome to Puerto Rico, Abner J. Hernandez. Glad you could join us. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server. Hope y'all are doing fantastic this evening. Wow, we are getting a lot of bots or spammers or something in the YouTube chat. Sorry if I seem a bit distracted. Trying to make sure that that runs smoothly. Alrighty, so yeah, this is... I mean, I'm looking at this, and this is not good. This is not a good portal room. This is not great. But what I kind of want to do is just establish a space, right? We need to establish the space. Hey, we got another 20 rolling in there from Farah, who says, hey there, just wanted to show support. Congrats on 2 years. Hey, thank you very much, Farah. Boom. That's going to put us 8 away from the next face camera expansion. Yeah, thanks to everybody who's... Am I going to prettify the turn off to my portal? Yeah, that's the thing, is I need to prettify all of this. Everything here needs to be prettier. And also, it needs to keep going to Cleo's. So, Cleo's base is going to be, like, out this way some. Right. So if we keep digging here, it's going to go out that way. Is this the right one? Efficiency for you. Yeah, so, well, it's 2 years since I put in my resignation. I actually didn't start, so I actually didn't stop being full-time, or, so, like, I didn't actually formally quit my day job until July 1st, but this is the 2-year anniversary, almost, of me putting in my resignation. It might have been a day or two ago, or a day or two from now. I'm not sure the exact day, but I was thinking about it today. I was like, wow, about 2 years ago is when I was like, hey, I don't know if I want to be here. So, you know, that sort of thing. So, yeah. Yeah, the Beetlejuice does sound a little bit like Batman. Okay. So, with Cleo's thing, she can go that way. I think her tunnel would end up going well past there, most likely. So, yeah. Okay. So, this is pretty far, is the concern. Do I remember the first time I fell out of the bed? No. Is Beetlejuice a voice mod or voice acting? That's the first time anyone's ever asked that, I think. That's amusing. So, I think maybe what we'll do is we'll just establish a rough path here just to make sure everything's lined up. So this is going to be, of course, just one block too low for this. Fantastic. Matthew Lavis says, would you have taken on the Ever Given if you still had the job? No. That's actually on my list, is that the Ever Given and Castle Hohenzollern are the two larger builds that I started doing lately. Or that I started doing. Those are the two builds that I probably wouldn't have tried at scale otherwise. I was thinking that, you know, for example, like, I still probably would have done the Drawn and Courtier from Acquisitions Incorporated C-Team, the little inn and tavern, right? I still would have done the winery. I still would have done the lighthouse. But I wouldn't have been able to do the Ever Given. And I wouldn't have been able to do Castle Hohenzollern. I probably wouldn't have been able to rent the pinball machine, because I wouldn't have been able to do the extra pinball streams and stuff either. Whoa, hey, let's see what this is over here. Looks like we just got a new tip rolling in from Quiet Devious 1, who says, hey, it's Quiet Devious 1. I should probably do my Quiet Devious 1 voice then. Oi, it's Quiet Devious 1. I officially graduated with my BSc today. Well, congratulations on getting that BSc. I actually, don't know what that stands for. I apologize for my ignorance, but I'm assuming that is a degree. And congratulations on completing it to Quiet Devious, who actually also, we were 8 away from the next face camera expansion, and Quiet Devious 1 just tipped solid hundo. So, that's gonna put us 8 away from the expansion after these two. So here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Just kidding, it's me, the Beetlejuice. Bachelor of Science. Hey, congrats on that Bachelor of Science there. Quiet Devious 1. So here we go. D-da-D-da-D. D-da-D-da-D-D-D. Then, let me just have a little water here. Numero dos. Expand the Beetlejuice. Da-da-da-da. So here we are now, over here in the corner. And we are still 8 away from the next face camera expansion. Thanks to Quiet Devious 1 again. Twitch chat is also congratulating you on your degree as well. So thank you so much to everyone for all the kind words for Quiet Devious 1. So... Hey, Cameron, hope you're having a fantastic night tonight. Quiet Devious 1 says, I was done the requirements for a while, but the credential was officially awarded today. Well, awesome. Good for you. Hey, looks like we got another tip just rolling in. Let's see who that's from. From Artisy. Artisy tips 9. That's going to put us 1 past that 8 that we needed for the next milestone. Artisy says, what's the Beetlejuice next rhyme for growing? I don't know. H-Ni-san. I'm going to grow on. And I will expand for you. I don't know. I'm the Beetlejuice. I just do what I want. Whether I want to or not, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. But either way, thank you very much to Artisy. That puts us now 49 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Just go ahead and work on that there. Boom, boom, boom. Matthew Lavis, hey, thank you very much for the 13. Who says, ha ha ha, do math. 13 plus 1 is 14, so I think you do the math. You do the math. I don't know. I did the math with the abacus. A tiny baby lamb can do the math. You do the... I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. The real question is, how far over is Cleo's actual base from here? Because I don't really know. Am I expanding Tango's hub? Yes, kind of. I'm building a tunnel that will connect to Tango's hub eventually. But in the other direction. I mean, it actually already connects to Tango's hub. So, like, if I drink this fire potion... And then we're in Tango's hub. Yay. Do-do-do-do. Hey, wait, did the server not reboot? Did Suma change the server restart time? That's... Hey, thank you very much, Nick, for tipping 5, who says, your poor throat. I'll live. But that puts us now 31 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So, let's see, we've been going for 1 hour now, and we made some progress here. Some, not as much as I would have liked. One thing we gotta do is we gotta clean that up. I'm kind of thinking maybe we break that down, move it to another tunnel. Here's what I'm thinking, though. Also, we need to look at... I kind of want to figure out how far do we need to go to connect to the tunnel on the other side here. Because I kind of want to have my base connect to both tunnels, even though it's a little bit closer to that one. If I need to cut over to the yellow tunnel here. Right. How far away is my portal? There it is. Okay. So my portal is right here. We can go ahead and turn that off now that we're not in the hub actively, but... Yeah, that was probably a bad idea to try to fly through that. Okay, so we have a clear tunnel that runs right to here. Then is covered up. Good tunnel, everybody. Good tunnel. So how far, I guess is the question, how far do we need to extend that yellow tunnel to be about even with where I'm at? Right. So about here is what it seems like. So about to this portal. Oh, good. Someone started a scaffold. We're also running super low on food. Let's see if we can find some more of that. 64 cooked pork chops. Seems pretty good to me. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to pull from here. We're going to pull this box. And then we're going to fill it with these things. Just to get them out of our inventory for now. But only for now. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and take... Nope, we wanted that. Put that back in there. Okay. So... Stone slabs. We got plenty of those here. And we can start extending some more of this as well. Oh, dang it. I accidentally brought my potion stuff with me. We're going to put those away before we accidentally lose it. Same thing for that. Stephanie Hall says, is every hermit's responsibility to connect their portals or a group effort? And the answer is, as Hypno says, basically yes. Kind of both. So, I want my portal to be connected to 2 tunnels so that I don't have to go awkward. If I'm trying to go somewhere on the yellow line, I don't want to have to awkwardly go past it, right? So we're going to just try and extend this for a while. Yeah, we are 31 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Thank you for asking. Hypno is in the Twitch chat, yeah. Yeah, I'm not actually going to decorate this other tunnel. I just want to make sure that it's dug out and generally laid out so that I can figure out where my connection's going to go to it, right? I say that, but I'm probably going to end up doing a ludicrous amount of work on this. So let's go ahead and extend that from the middle end, and then we'll go one more. Yeah, this will be even better when it's complete. This is already looking great. Oh no, I forgot that that's how that's gonna work. Good thing I got my wings. Okay. So, if we just hold this down, that's going to be the safest way to do it. It's actually kind of easier on this one in that I can, whoops, no, never mind, it's not easier. It's not easier at all. It's like, okay, I could definitely get into a rhythm with this, but, like, it's not going as well as I was hoping. So then that's going to extend out this way quite a ways here. But I feel like, did we get past that beacon already that I needed, or no? Oh, absolutely not. Nowhere near it. Elytra at half durability. Okay, yeah, half durability is plenty. Hey, having a really good day, Eliza. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so one of the things with the pinball machine is I actually need to order a bunch of parts that I'm going to measure and use for building the pinball machine, and I'm waiting. I was trying to see if I could get used broken parts, like non-functional parts from a local pinball repair place, and that fell through. So I'm going to have to buy new ones, and those are more expensive. So yeah. But on the plus side, I would have parts that I could probably resell or use to make a homebrew machine one day when I have a real workshop. So I'll probably hold on to them for that, because that would be an awesome craft stream project. I mean, it would only take me, 3 or 4 years, but and I couldn't start for years from now, but hey, it'd be cool to do. Hey, Vicky Hamlin, doing well. Okay, I feel like the safest thing to do here is just hold down shift. Why that? For some reason it got hung up there. I'm not sure why. Oh, this is nice. I can just gotta chill. It's like I'm at the beach, except I gotta hold down shift and right click. Side guy says, do you have any interest in doing a perfect trading halt? No. Perfection is not interesting to me. Matthew Lavis says, my heart jumped on that fall. Matthew Lavis, you might be a little bit behind on the stream. Or I might be a little bit behind on reading the chat. I can't tell which. Haley says, hey, first time viewer, what's up with the camera? Oh, good question, Haley. So, basically, when people tip money, I put it on this abacus here. And when the tips hit certain milestones, the camera gets bigger. And if we blow out the first camera, we switch over to the second one, which has broken color correction. Hi. So we're on the second camera now. And, uh-oh. Looks like we got another tip rolling in right now. Let's, see who that's from. I have to manually log back in on my phone every time because there's an issue apparently with the PayPal alerts email system. So here we go. Hey, thank you so much to Darlana. Excuse me. Thank you very much to Darlana for tipping 10, who says, I like how you help the Hermit server by doing projects that help the group spawn the nether. Hey, well, thank you for noticing, Darlana. That's going to put me 21 away from the next face camera expansion. And this is one of those things I want to say, like, I have a lot of fun playing on the server, and I like to be creative in different ways. This is not the most creative project for me, right? But what this is this is an opportunity to just chill and chat with y'all. And sometimes when I've had a long day, that's really what I want. And boy, it has been a day. My data center called me up. Well, they didn't call me. They shot me an email. And they're like, hey, remember yesterday when we did that emergency maintenance on the cooling system on the server rack? And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. You said everything was good. And they're like, everything's not good. We powered down all the servers. And I'm like, ooh, those servers are not supposed to be just turned off. Now we have 2 problems. And they're like, well, we kind of have more problems than that. There might be a fire suppression issue where people can't enter the area near the racks at the moment. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're killing me. I mean, I don't want the people in the data center to actually be in danger. But anyway, so that was, I've had a very big day. And so, yeah, this is not the most exciting, creative thing to do on the server. And I am going to do my own projects and do creative, exciting stuff. But sometimes in Minecraft, you just there's some days where you get to the end of the day, and I want to put some blocks down. I want to have something at the end of it that'll look good or be helpful or do something. So, like, this is not just like, hey, Joe is so selfless and nice and he's always helping people. It's, man, after a day like this, Joe just wants to come in and just chill. And Tango has given me that opportunity, So I'm just over here putting some blocks in and chilling. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm waiting for the final post-mortem on that. So, yeah. But yeah, thank y'all. Y'all have been incredibly generous as well today with the tips. But yeah, sorry, just after that stressful day, that was part of what got me thinking, like, I don't want to think about today. I want to think about, like, the last 2 years, right? I want to think about all the things. But yeah, it was kind of a busy day. But yeah. Well, okay, not a post-mortem in that, like, someone literally died, but, like, the after-action write-up of what happened with the cooling system that was so bad that they had to power down all the servers, and then we're like, we might not be able to physically access them for 2 hours for safety reasons. It's like, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Okay, so that's the thing, though, is like I'm gonna switch back to my normal voice for a little bit, if you don't mind. But yeah, it's just nice to just chill at the end of the day and place some blocks sometimes. Not everything has to be like I'm working on my most innovative, crazy project yet, Sometimes it's just like, well, and the other thing is, like, if I sat there and, like, if I just sat here and played Civ for, like, 2 hours, it would be probably about equally relaxing. But when I got to the end of playing Civ for 2 hours, you know what I would feel like? I would feel like I want to play Civ for another 8 hours. But also, and I wouldn't want to go to bed. And I would also feel like, I'd be like, I probably should have found something productive to do at that time. So, like, this is, one of those things where it's like, had a long, stressful day. I want to do something chill and relaxing, but when I go to bed afterwards, I want to be able to look back and go, okay, you know what? I still got something done. I just feel better after I get more stuff done. Okay. Reded Mercs says, this is my first time tuning in this season, and it's tranquil to watch while I'm reading. Might be beneficial to tune in more. I'm glad that this is, or writing. Okay. Glad. Well, I'm glad that this can be a chill place for you to hang out while you're getting stuff done. Yeah, I always like to have stuff on in the background too when I'm doing things. Or at least things that allow it. Beetlejuice says, you're great, Joe. Never forget that. Oh, I never forget that. Okay, that's like a whole nother thing that I've been thinking about lately. Is like when people are like, "Oh, Joe's so humble," and I'm like, "Are you kidding? I think I'm fantastic. I think I'm incredible. If I didn't think I was probably arguably better than I actually am, I don't know that I would have made it this far. That's one of the reasons I overcome adversity in my life again and again, is because I'm like, well, this is a really stupid thing to happen to me. Luckily, I'm competent enough to deal with it. Moving on. Like, I think incredibly highly of myself. No, I'm not humble. That's what I'm saying. I think it's interesting when people are like, oh, Joe's so humble. And it's like, I don't think I'm humble. I think maybe the word they're looking for is relatable, because like a lot of the stupid things that happen to me, like with, you know, being buried in educational debt or having medical issues or being a single parent, these are similar struggles to the struggles that they're dealing with. And so to them, being relatable and being humble might be kind of the same in their minds, but like, I am definitely not humble. Nightshade Owl says, got any tips on rooting for yourself? I don't know, be really hot and good at things. That's what I do. Like, I don't know what to tell you on that. Like, good luck. Hey, Sammy, glad you're here. I was just talking about how great I am. Everyone's favorite subject. But no, it's just interesting to me that people conflate relatability with humility, right? Because like I said, I am not humble at all. If I didn't believe in myself, I would not be anywhere near as successful as I am today. I would have probably given up and moved back in with my parents right after the divorce. And honestly, like, yeah, you know, stuff like that. Like, you just gotta, I don't know. But that's the thing though, is it's like, yeah, like, I don't know how to give you advice on believing in yourself, because like, it's something that comes naturally to me, right? So like, more often than, so my biggest problems are usually that I'm tired and that I don't have enough time to do all the things I want to do. So I feel like I'm overextended, right? Matthew Lavis says, it's a good thing that you're always right then. Thank you, Matthew Lavis. I appreciate it. But Rafsalo says, but humble is not how you see yourself, it's how you project toward others. I don't think that's the case though. I think humility is a virtue. So like, in the same way that honesty is a virtue, if other people think you're honest because they don't know the truth while you're lying, that doesn't make you an honest person. That makes you a good liar. I think I'm a relatable person that people think is humble, but that doesn't make me humble. Right? You see what I'm saying? I have self-confidence, which is the opposite of humility. Or Spangler says self-confidence isn't the opposite of humility. Greyheart agrees. I'm not sure confidence is the antonym for humility. Okay. MSView says you admit when you're wrong and own it. Yeah. Because, like, if you're going to be an awesome person, you should be doing challenging things. And if you do challenging things, you're going to make new mistakes. If you're not making new mistakes in your life, you are probably wasting some of your potential. You know, like, that doesn't make me think less of myself that I'm making mistakes. To me, that's proof that I'm challenging myself and that, okay, I'm great, right? So, you know, like, once again, we kind of get into this weird thing with that. Okay, so let's grab some stuff out of this chest, and we're going to take this with us to load things into. Oh, that's a wall. Artisy says, I think you're confident as opposed to proud or arrogant. Yeah, I don't think I try to avoid being arrogant, but I mean, I think anybody with as much self-confidence as I have is going to come across as arrogant, no matter what. Like, to somebody. So, I think one problem we have in our society is that a lot of people are used to the idea that anyone who thinks they're great must think everyone else sucks. And that's not the case. I think I'm great, but I think that other people are awesome too. And importantly, they're awesome in unique and different ways that I am not. Like, I am excited that we all have an opportunity to be awesome. But that doesn't make me less excited about how awesome I am, right? You know, like, I think that people are just used to other people being jerks, but I don't want to be judged in comparison to jerks. I want to be judged for being who I am, right? That's the thing is, though, I'm not saying I think I'm better than other people. I think other people are incredible, and I think I'm incredible too. I think that that doesn't have to be in conflict, right? Miss Canuck says, was that another TED Talk? No! This is another TED Talk! Welcome to my TED Talk! Ex-introvert says, you're giving Asuma says a run for his money here. Well, his money has, like, different monarchs and stuff on it, and I'm not exactly what you would consider a monarchist, so he can keep it. Echolog says that was a great Keanu. The body language was dead on. Oh, thank you. I did not find the jerky. I actually ate all of the jerky that I bought last time I went to Costco. And I went back to Costco today and I bought more jerky. So I am going to keep eating. Now, in fairness, I didn't eat the whole 1 pound bag. I shared it with Sean and my daughter and some other family. So I'm not just sitting here eating all the jerky either. The jerky is being eaten. It's like the perfect snack because it's not sweet. It's like, it's savory and you can put it out and you don't have to, like, it doesn't, like, go bad in a bowl sitting out on the table for, like, because there's some things you put them out and, like, 30 minutes later it's like, that's not fresh anymore. But, like, jerky's fine. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, protein. I prefer protein snacks to, like, sweet snacks, personally. I don't dislike sweets, but, like, I just, I don't know. I feel like I get enough carbs in my diet. I don't need a lot of extra sugar. So how far do I actually need to go to get to where my base was again? Have I overshot that? Hold on. I feel like I may have already overshot it and not even noticed. Yeah, okay, I overshot it. So, in theory, yeah. So my favorite, like, after stream snack is a little bit of beef jerky, a little bit of Gouda, and a little bit of, like, peanuts or something. Hey, Chris Rinn, welcome, Raiders. Glad you could join us tonight. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Jeff says, sitting in an IHOP watching a Joe stream, and the waitress is all interested now. Hi, waitress. Be nice to Jeff. Jeff, also, you better tip well. Seriously. I will judge you. But okay. So we need some polished andesite slabs now as well. Those are the next set of slabs in this elaborate... I don't want to do any of the parts of this that require counting, but I will do all of the parts of this that don't require any counting. We can just put slabs over here all day long and be just absolutely set. Dang it. Another bug. There's just... Tennessee this time of year. There's just always bugs. Sorry. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're about an hour and a half into the stream, and I gotta say, I've had a very long day, and we did a big 2.5 hour stream earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be final call for tips. Let me log back into my phone thing. Also, my phone is about to die, but yeah, my computer, for some reason, PayPal on my computer is not showing the tips, so I have to log in via my phone. Maybe their data center caught fire too. We'll see. But anyway, I don't think mine actually caught fire, but there was just... Apparently there was something going on. We'll find out. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Gouda is one of my... So the thing is, I don't really have a lot of favorites of things, but, like, I kind of know what I like, you know? And, yeah, Gouda's just kind of in the sweet spot for me for snacking. But, like, I'll also snack on other cheeses, too, at night. If I've got other people around, I'll usually have, like, a few different ones. But if it's just me, I'll usually only get out Gouda and cheddar. But, like, if there's other folks visiting and stuff, I'll get other stuff in addition, just so people have options. Because not everybody likes the same things, you know? But yeah, so we're going to wrap up the stream on the hour. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Let's go ahead and just extend this. Yeah, I can stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time because I didn't sign Amazon's stupid contract. This is an option available to anyone who refuses to sign a bad contract. It's not unique to me. Anyone can do it. Okay. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get to bed reasonably early since like I said, since I got family, and actually I've got friends in town too. It is like this... like next few weeks my schedule is going to be super erratic, so but yeah, because I've got early morning stuff, I've got daytime stuff. I'm going to try and squeeze in a stream somewhere tomorrow, but I'm not sure if it's going to be nighttime or not. Kind of depends on what everybody's doing, but I definitely want to stream tomorrow if I can, because this is like I said, just kind of a nice fun chill way for me to unwind. So, but like, it's also possible everybody else will be like, it's 8 o'clock, I need to go to bed since we woke up early, and then I'll just be like, okay, so I'll stream. But yeah, let's see, 3 more minutes according to the clock here. But okay, so this one is the yellow one. So is this andesite? Okay, yeah, we can make some more andesite slabs with that. Fireproof potion just ran out. Might be a good time to top that up. As I immediately set everything on fire. Yeah, after this I gotta go review all the footage I have and then figure out what I'm gonna do for the outro. Because this is one of those episodes where, like, I definitely didn't want to end it before we got our main tunnel done over here. The main green tunnel. I wanted to make some definite progress on that. But if I can talk to Cleo, I don't know if I'm going to be able to coordinate with Cleo to record something about what we're going to actually do with this. Like, I was thinking, like, Cleo, I'll let you put in the walls or something. But, I don't know. So. But yeah, like, we definitely have... We got some great footage together working on this with me, Jem, Hypno, and Cleo. Hey, Magigag. So, the episode, I've cut it down. We got some great jokes in it. I just haven't clinched exactly where it lands at the end. Because since Tango's episode ended with him going, they didn't actually really finish the tunnel. Like, oh, look at all the progress they made. But it's not done. I wanted it to feel done by the time I close my episode out. And I think we've accomplished that enough. But if we could even slightly go past that, if we could figure out something here, show the fact that I moved my portal. Maybe I need to get creative and actually put my portal on a cool platform or rotate it or something. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm kind of too exhausted to be creative about that stuff right now, but I'll think about that overnight and maybe figure something out. Okay. Everyone, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. I'm doing a final check on tips, and it looks like nothing new is rolling in, so that's great because I don't want to accidentally miss anybody. So, let's go ahead and see. Ooh, it's Thursday night. What are they playing? Oh, are they playing Dialed In? Oh, I haven't seen them play Dialed In before. Are they on location? Okay. So last time we rated Hot Nudge, it was Jane's birthday, and they were at an arcade. And so she did eventually wander back by and see the messages, but it was like a while later. And the audio was pretty bad in the arcade. So I don't blame a lot of y'all if you didn't stick around. But it was cool that we were able to raid Jane's birthday tournament at Logan Arcade. Tonight, though, they're all actually chilling at somebody's house, playing Dialed In, so the audio should be a lot better. Dialed In is one of the more recent Pat Lawler games. If you haven't had a chance to play it, it's kind of based on Sim City. It's a really interesting pinball machine made by Jersey Jack Pinball. We've got one at Game Terminal here in Nashville. I played a few times. So I'm going to be watching this because I don't actually know how to play this machine well. I've played it a few times, but I don't know the rules. So while I get set up to review my footage for the next episode and get my beef jerky and Gouda snack, I think that I'm going to be hanging out there. So, hope y'all will join me. When we get there, the raid message is, howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. Okay, anything else? Thank y'all so much for being so awesome. Like I said, I had a really long day, and this was just so fantastic getting to come in here and hang out with y'all. This has been just fantastic, just having a great chat, looking back at the last 2 years. And then also thank you, obviously, for all the generous tips, getting us, hey, it's me, the Beetlejuice. You know, I'm awesome too. Joe's not the only one who isn't humble. But anyway, we're here, we're there, but not for long. Time to raid now. Keep adventuring.